My name is Ethan McKinney, and my subject is the Treblinka concentration camp. The camp, constructed as a part of Operation Reinhardt, operated between July 1942 and October 1943, during which time approximately 850,000 men, women, and children were murdered, including more than 800,000 Jews. This is the map of the Treblinka II, or the Treblinka death camp. Here's the entrance right here, and here is the tunnel that led to the gas chambers and then the crematoriums right here. My thesis statement is, Treblinka can be explained through life in Treblinka I, life in Treblinka II, and the armed resistance movements in Treblinka. My first topic sentence is, Treblinka can be explained through life in Treblinka I. This picture is a map of Poland, and you can see that this is the Treblinka death camp, and these are the two main cities with the ghettos that deported to Treblinka.
The conference eventually agreed to set up a series of camps where Europe's Jewish population would be systematically exterminated. There would be 6 of these death camps, all in Poland. They were at Majdanek, Sobibor, Treblinka, Chelmno, Belzec, and Birkenau.
In particular, I know that a building was built of bricks and concrete, which, as I later learned, can take people to be exterminated. This woman didn't even know she was building a gas chamber for the Treblinka II death camp because they didn't tell her anything. Jan Slokowski stated, SS men said it was to be a bath. Only later, on when the building was almost completed, I realized it was to be a gas chamber. The people building these things weren't told what they were building. They were just told to build or they would be killed. My second topic sentence is, life in Treblinka can be explained through the viewpoint of Treblinka II. Abraham Bomba said, inside it was very painful, most painful because some of the barbers, they recognized their dear ones like wives, mothers, even grandmothers. Abraham Bomba is right here, and he was born in 1913 in Germany. He was a barber who would cut the Jewish people's hairs after they were sent to the gas chambers, and the barbers couldn't even talk to family members. If they did, they were shot and killed. This is a graph of deportations to the Treblinka extermination camp, and as you can see, the deportations from Warsaw in July 1942 and in August 1942, there were no breaks for the deportations, and there was a lot of deportations. People went through the gate. Now we know what the gate was. It was the way to the gas chambers, and we have never seen them again. We had an order to clean up the place. Clean up the place is not something you can take and clean. It was horrible. This is the entrance to the gas chambers right here, and the barbers would cut all the hair off the Jewish people, and then they'd take their clothes, and then they'd send them up to the gas chambers, and then they would people would have to take the bodies and take them to the crematorium and burn the bodies. My third topic sentence is, Treblinka can be explained through the resistance movements. There were some acts of resistance in Treblinka. Several incidents by individuals or transports would result in the wounding or death of SS men and Ukrainians. A core group of 50 to 70 men planned to take weapons from the camp armory to destroy the camp installations and allow inmates to flee to the surrounding forces. Masses of prisoners tried to storm the fence and escape. They were fired upon and mostly killed by guards in watchtowers and other security forces searching the area. This man right here is Chilmeyer Rachman. He was a barber in the Treblinka death camp, just like Abraham Bomba, but when the uprising happened in August 1943, he hid until the camp was liberated by the Soviet Army January 17th, 1945. My thesis statement, again, is Treblinka can be explained through life in Treblinka I, life in Treblinka II, and the armed resistance in Treblinka. This is the memorial that's left at Treblinka. Researching this made me feel aghast that this could happen and so many people turn their backs, and that people turned their back long enough that the prisoners in Treblinka had to defend themselves.